are things with you? Hope safe and
Things,
fine.
things are okay. Yes, safe and hopefully fine. Yes, yes.
Okay, so I want to know first, like, what were the factors that prompted you to be part of this documentary, which kind of, tells you about the fight that India is having with coronavirus?
So it was more a idea of learning only actually, and I've
Hmm.
always been, even though I haven't made them, and I'm a complete feature film guy. I've started dabbling with sort of other alternative ideas recently. Like I've done a web series. I'm writing something for an OTT platform. So even
Hmm.
making a documentary or putting together images seemed very interesting to me. And I'm sure the hardcore documentary filmmakers listening to me saying this might just scoff at me saying this itself. But I've always been fascinated by what keeps them so, if I may say, filled with integrity, and to make these films and not come away into the lure of the feature film world and stuff like that. There are some people who
Hmm.
completely stick to making documentaries and stuff. So when an opportunity comes to sort of be the narrator or do the voiceover for a film about India's war against Corona and how we've
Yeah.
managed it, tackled it, and stuff. It seemed interesting. It seemed like a good learning opportunity to be there and sort of even figure out what it is around us and
Hmm.
how
Hmm.
this film has been made, and sort of a starting off point to be probably in something like this. That's all. So yeah.
But like you said, it was a learning experience for you. But tell me, what were the factors that you learned?
Honestly, we I just try to make sure everybody's safe around, and as much
Hmm.
as I could to tell a lot of other people. And we didn't work. We even the work that we did at home for a music video
Yeah.
was very minimal crew, making sure we were all stepping out of our houses for the first time, and all that. So what I'm trying to tell you is I stayed off the news completely, just purely in terms of we didn't really want to know cases and this is happening, and but just kept reading up
Yeah.
largely on what how one gets to be safe, and if one is in the middle of something like that, then what should somebody do and all that. So for me, this complete thing was a learning in terms of the numbers, to the kind of people who are out there. Yes, I have been out, and so I know the police officers who are out there, the frontline
Hmm.
workers, the health workers, the doctors, and the hospitals, and and what they're subjected to. How sometimes people find it difficult, but how in most cases the health workers have been really out there and working for us and stuff like that. So this puts it
True.
out there in sort of a brilliant light, from the first case in India to how Kerala handled it, and how from the ministerial level they stepped in, and then how
Hmm.
the airports, the decisions that was made in terms of people coming in, and how with the the congregation that happened in Delhi, how that was taken care of, to the work that's
Yeah.
going in the
Hmm.
labs, and everything was a learning. So there was no two ways at all about it. It's complete learning from the way from the go.
But do you think it will leave you with a hope? Because, as an audience, I am on a lookout for a positive news. I'm lookout for
But yeah.
something that gives me hope that, everything will be fine. Sab kuch sahi hoga. Do you think this documentary will give that hope to people who
Yes,
view it?
yes, it does. Okay, so when it goes on air, or when it streams, or when it telecasts and all that, I think we're still in the middle of it, right? So
Hmm.
I hope they follow it up with the positive side of things that are slowly beginning to show up
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It leaves you with a lot of hope, because you know there are a lot of people out there fighting the battle for us, and that is the truth. Like I said, from the health
Hmm.
workers who are supporting people who are affected by COVID, to the people in the laboratories who are working on finding a vaccine or finding a cure and trying to figure out what medicines will work. It does tell you that there is hope, absolutely. But I'm hoping they'll pick it up over the next 2 months and see it on its way out also. I'm saying the documentary.
That's true. But sir, I want to know, like, the lockdown, this pandemic, how did it affect you? As in, did it change the way you look at life, or did it make you reassess how we are always in a rush just to, pause for a minute and reflect on your choices?
No, it's changed a lot of things, but even that
Hmm.
change is sort of brought upon us, and we are in the flow of the change. It's not an change that individually we should still, I think we should still get into that heart of that change and figure it out. we're still going with the flow of things, and time is actually
Hmm.
flying. You know, you wake up in the morning and soon it's another day. It's much faster than earlier.
Hmm.
You know? So I really wish we can sort of step back a bit and still feel the center or the epicenter of that change that's happening right now, and realize that this is how things are going to be. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, in terms of health and hygiene, from little kids to older people, we're all very aware and conscious now. We're washing our hands
Hmm.
constantly. You know, there's no major physical interaction with people. Distancing is happening and all that stuff. But these are things that we should have done for ages. You know, this is what should have been inculcated a long
True.
time in us. Lots of people have, but I'm saying this should have been in us always, and not brought upon by something like this. But purely maybe in terms of as a filmmaker and in terms of writing, a lot of things have changed, because I don't know when we can go out and film comfortably. You know, so scripts are going to change accordingly. It's going to be restricted between people in control locations. Maybe travel is not going to be easily possible. So there's a lot of the
Yeah.
writing and the creative space is going to change for sure amongst filmmakers. And obviously work has to happen, survival and all that. So we're all going to look to see if we can put together stuff or put out stuff that's conducive to the situation that's around us.
Yeah. So also tell me, the one industry that is impacted with it is, as we talk about film, because it is based on travel. It's such a chaotic experience. It's collaborative experience also, because a lot of people come together to make a film. But tell me, how do you think it's gonna affect? What change do you see it can have on the stories that are being told or the way it is being shot?
No, we're already in discussion. Actors are not ready to step out to a large extent. Most of the actors are
Hmm.
not still ready to step out. And work will have to happen. There are lots of workers who are sitting, you know, with no work. And filmmakers, writers, producers, there are
Yeah.
films that are halfway through, waiting to be completed. And obviously, you know, work has, if this is what I know to do, then this is my survival, right? I need to move on. I need to get back to work. So my writing will be affected if an actor is not going to come
Hmm.
out to what he would normally do in a script, which is big and all over the place. Then I have to try and convince him and tell him that no, this is going to be within a place, within a small space, and it's just going to be two of us, or maybe two people, and you know, we won't have too many people around us. Even that is not an option, because ideally a film and needs people in every department to come together, right? It's not a one-man show ever, and you
True.
can't really cut off people as such. So that's also not very
Hmm.
you know, positive to even talk about, to work with minimal crews. So the things have to change. Yeah, the virus has to move out. You know, we have to touch that peak, flatten the curve, and all that stuff has to happen very soon.
True.
And but somewhere people who want to get back to work and who started work, their writing is definitely changed to control environments,
Hmm.
safe
Hmm.
filming, minimal crews, and 2 3 people, scripts set up in one house, in out sort of a thing, you know. So that change has already started. I can see that.
Yeah, and even with the unlockdown, we could see people going out, actors going out. But Abhi, we have seen recently a lot of cases have come up, like Amitabh Bachchan,
Yeah.
Abhishek Bachchan used to step out. It has instilled a bit of fear that, people who are willing to go out, I'm pretty sure they will not be so willing to, go out and work, because the virus is still there and it's not safe at all.
Yes, it's not you, and you don't know. There's talk of the virus being airborne now, and you know,
Hmm.
so stay home, stay safe. That's it. Stay home, stay safe.
We just
Yeah,
have to wait for the vaccine.
yeah, absolutely.
And so, what have you been working on? Like you said that you're working on something that you're writing for some OTT platform. What are you working on at present?
Multiple stuff. Yes, I have
Hmm.
feature films lined up to release. So I have about 10 days of work on both those films, and work is going on. All the online post-production work is happening right now, sitting in different places.
Hmm.
People are working from the comforts of their studios and homes and all that. Nobody's interacting as such, but we're all meeting remotely, you know, and trying to get work done. It is tough. It's not easy. We're also trying to get some dubbing done by sending sanitized mics and laptops to actors' places and see if they can dub from control environments there and all that. Other than that, I've written and I've lined up a couple of shorts for certain platforms, and I'm also looking at a straight to OTT sort of a film, and
Hmm.
I have a couple of feature films lined up with some actors. So it's all good. It's all there, but one doesn't know how and when it's going to happen. And we're just trying to push against the grain right now.
But like, do you think straight to OTT is the platform that that is the reality for the near future, because we don't know when theaters are opening up?
No, until then, I'm sure theaters. I'm a hardcore theater person. I love watching films with the experience
Mm-hmm.
of theater with audience and fans and all that stuff. And we'll have to give that sort of time to open up, and that's the only place that will open up last, I think, from the looks of it, right? And practically also, and obviously so. So
Yeah.
till then, for people to survive and for people to put good content out, and since there is a demand for content, we should. I'm thinking, and I figure that we should, make films like that. So,
Thanks a lot for talking. Thank you.
yeah, thank you so much.